Bibbidi bobbidi boo wah, bibbidi da boo wah. Hello, everybody. Let's see here. All right, things look okay. Let us see. All right. Oh, wait. I'm a bit low to the ground there, aren't I? Let me look at here. Let me just adjust myself just ever so slightly. There we are. I think that looks a little bit better. All right. So today we're going to be heading off to the Coastal Cottage, which is by the sea. I wanted to set up that location, and then also I want to set up. I also want to head down to Jamaica Plains afterwards and set up that location. So then I have all of the settlements that I actually want to interact with on a pretty regular basis available for my use. Now, granted, many of them already have beds that I could use, but I may actually want to use the workstations at those locations. So that's the whole goal of that. Ooh. Now, which direction should I really should go north, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because if I head south, then I have to travel a bit. I have to kind of pass by Malden. I don't really want to cross by Malden. Well, I'll eventually go through Malden, but if I take if I go south, then I have to deal with super mutants. Going north is less dangerous, so that's fine. Oh, wait a second. Did I? Okay, it's all good. All right. It's funny. I look away and my model just completely disappears from the screen. That's really funny to me. Bibbidi bobbidi boo wah. Okay, what do we got going on? Who's over here? Oh, that's a bear. How many bears do we got? We got one big bear. We got one bear and a probably a group of dead. We'll say raiders, maybe traders. That is a big bear. Oh, he sees me. The meat will actually be really good because it can reduce the roast will reduce the amount of damage that I take that I receive, which is good. All right. Oh, now that is a decent set of stuff right there. I like that. Really? I'm carrying too much? No. Really? Oh, I am. Oh no. I am carrying too much. Wait, am I currently under the effects? What am I under the effects of? All right, let me see if I can fix this here. So we're going to have to fix this. I didn't realize. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? We will head to the coast here momentarily. I just got to head back home and actually, you know what? I completely forgot to unload all of the nonsense that I collected last stream. And now I'm over encumbered. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. You know, just leave it to me to forget things, to forget to do a thing, you know. So Yeah, so once we unload the nonsense from our inventory, then we'll head over to the coastal cottage. I need a bed there. I need there to be a bed for me to sleep in, and I need there to be a sink that I could get water from. Um, I am thinking about taking things there to maybe like there are settlers there, so if I plop down some mute fruit, that they'll grow some mute fruit for me. That's a thing I'm hoping for. Um, I'll have to take some mute fruit with me, which I do have, but I need access to that workshop because well, I need access. I need because that's like the last place. That's the last settlement that I get access to before I head into Far Harbor. And without far with and it's gonna take some time before I get access to any workshops in Sparholder. Farholder. Wow, Far Harbor. Let's see. Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, that's why I'm really weighed down. I got a bunch of Molotov cocktails. Let's put 5 of those away. We don't need that many. And well, technically, I'm not even really even using the machete, so that's just weighing me down as well. Good. We got stuff. All right, we got the stuff. The stuff. All right. What time is it? Oh, 9:09. Okay, we'll have a bit of a sleep. There we are. Now we're saved. Oh, something. Cambridge Polymer Labs. So I think I mentioned yesterday or previously that I have a video on my channel that tells you all the different locations where you can get, well, not all the different locations, but many of the locations you can get some power armor, either full sets of power armor or pieces of power armor. Cambridge Polymer Labs is one of those locations that I did not put in the video. I did not put Cambridge Polymer Labs in the video, and I did not put Bobby No Nose's. I think it's called the Big Dig. Is it the Big Dig or oh, I forget the name of the quest, but she has. But yeah, she has a quest where she wants to get into Diamond City's vault, and so you go with her to get into the vault, only to discover that she lied to you, and she's actually trying to get somewhere else. And she gives you a machine that allows you to dig tunnels. I'm sorry, like this floating device that digs tunnels. And in one of the walls, in one of the tunnels you can dig, will actually open up into an area where there is a power armor frame and just a few power armor pieces. Oh, here I am. Here I am going the wrong direction. How silly of me. Now there is a character. I forget her name. There is in Good Neighbor. Hancock has a bodyguard. Her name is I think it's Fahrenheit. I think her name's Fahrenheit, and she uses weapons that cause fire damage. And I think upon completing a quest for her, upon the completion of the quest, you'll actually get a weapon from her that does some fire damage. Now, there's multiple items in the game that do fire damage. There is a pistol over near, um, ooh, it's south of the Slog, south of Saugus Ironworks. Is it Warwick Homestead? I don't think that's the correct name. I don't think that is the correct name. I forget the name of it. I think Warwick's all the way south. You drink some water here for the heals. All right. Oh, gotta be careful. There are some flying bugs over here that will cause you problems. I don't see them for some reason. That's odd. Oddly weird. Wow. I'm bad at what I do. I am terrible at what I do. How the heck did I miss that guy? It was like right there. You know, it's kind of silly. It's like I get into stream and then I have an idea about what I'm going to yap about for a period of time. And then I get into there. I get in here and it's like, okay, what was I going to talk about? Mind's blank. Don't even know. Don't even remember what I was going to talk about. So I am working on a thing in the background. It's going to be something new to bring to the channel. What is that? I'm not too sure if it's going to be popular, if people are going to like really I'm hoping it will be popular. Well, I'm hoping it will be, it would be people will approve of it. That'll be acceptable. It's kind of hard. I have limited resources, and I very much would like to have like better models than what I currently have. But life gets in the way, and we're not all of us are made of money, and so I have to be almost kind of tactful when it comes to what the heck is that? Okay, so I hear weapons fire, but I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, the rust devils are now spawning. Brilliant. All right, we got our first sighting of the rust devils. Brilliant. Oh, and we got ourselves up. Oh, okay, so the rust devils and the swarm bots. Brilliant. So it is level. I'm a level 15 now, so that makes all the sense in the world. It's already set up to be the case. Still in danger. So, all right, here we go. Oh, I didn't even see you. Okay, that was actually I was not expecting two groups at one time. Okay, I see how it's gonna go down. All right. All right. So I do have it set up in the game. I do have it set up to where these guys should start spawning pretty regularly, or at least what the heck? Wow, that is such a small sliver of nonsense right there. Spatula. All right, like I was saying, I am working on Oh, hello. Oh, it's a... Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Okay. It is most certainly getting more dangerous now. Brilliant. So as I was saying before, I am working on... I'm working on a thing in the background. And I have the... Right now, I can really only afford to get like customizable models. And so I found a new customizable model that I want to try out. And it's going to be different than the other. It's going to be different than the two models I currently have. I'm trying to figure out how to make it look, how to make it look good, and try to figure out a look for it so that I like and that it's acceptable. Until then, oh, 1 second. Come on now, what is going on here? There's always some silliness. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm working on it. Making this customizing. I'm making the model look as good as I like. I'm trying to find a good look for it, this model, and then once it's ready to go, then I'll put it on stream, and we'll see what it looks like. Um, the challenge is just the look, because it's a very different model what I currently use than what I'm currently using. So I'm hoping to make it look good. Unfortunately, it doesn't have some features that I would like it to have. So, but once I get it figured out, I'll post an image of it on my YouTube and on Twitter. And I'm traders welcome. Hello. Okay. What am I looking? Okay, so we. Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here? Oh, okay. Interesting. So this is new. I kind of want to have a look inside, but I kind of want to get these things knocked out the way. So yeah, I'm working on this. I'm working on customizing this new model. Try to give it the look I like, and then I'll put it on stream. I'll post it on Twitter and on community tab on YouTube, and then we'll go from there to see, and we'll see what people think of it. I think it would probably suit my voice better, and that's kind of the hope that it would be a better. It'd be a yeah, that it would suit my voice better to have this particular model. So don't mind me, guys. Just coming in to take all of your stuff because it is important that I have it. Because I'm not going to feed myself. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, relax. The stream does not need to be a slideshow. Some people might like to, some people might like, PowerPoint, but some people might, but not everybody. So relax, son. Calm down, son. Calm down. All right, let's get out the way here so I don't bother any of these folks, any of these good peoples. All right, so now that we have, what the heck was that? Why did you fall out of the sky? All right, so now that we get Rust Devils spawning on the roads and Swarm Bots spawning on the roads, that means we're going to have enemies spawning on these roads here occasionally. So as we pass through these areas, we might encounter a group of them. So there is, in the vanilla game, these creatures, well, the Rust Devils and the Swarm bots don't really start spawning until after you begin the quest line for the Automatron DLC. Okay, so up ahead is a location where there might be a couple of McNasties. So there's only two McNasties I'm really worried about. One's a Deathclaw, and the other one is a Yagwai. Now I know there's a Yagwai around here to begin with, but if it's just some mall dogs, that would be even better. Okay, so there's the Yagwai. Now sometimes down here spawns other McNasties like the Deathclaw. So something's currently detecting me. It's not you. So what's detecting me? Is it really the iBot? Okay, I guess it was the iBot that was detecting me. So be it. Now, for those who may not know, oh, okay, okay, they're just mercenaries. All right, all right, all right, cool, 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 cool. So yeah, this the version of the game I'm playing right now is a downgraded version of the current build of Fallout 4. This mod collection only works with this downgraded version of Fallout 4. Now, GOG, I believe, has this exact same version of Fallout 4 as well, and mostly because there's a whole lot of mods out there that use this particular version because the most recent updates, the previous recent updates, most recent updates, however you want to say it, have really, really injured, really hurt Fallout 4's performance. And so some of these folks out here just continue to use a particular version of the game because it's just a better version. Sure, some of the newer versions have like newer creations that you can get access to and everything. A lot of the changes they've made have really hurt the performance of the game. So people are just choosing not to even are choosing to not either download the newer versions, or if they do end up having to download the versions because of the platform they're on, such as Steam, they will get the Fallout 4 downgrader, and it will downgrade it to the more superior version of the game. And that's currently the version I am. I'd say superior as in it's more stable and it doesn't frame drops as much. The reason I'm suffering frame drops and stuttering issues is because, well, oh, you're level 40. Yeah, I don't want to mess with you at all. No, thank you. Yeah, see, the reason why I'm suffering is because, well, I have a mod collection that's over 900 mods. That's why I'm suffering. So yeah, I mean, duh, it makes all the sense, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see here. I'm kind of curious if was it me that made that noise? I heard a noise. It sounded like bones rattling. Now I know I'm not having like flashbacks, like PTSD flashbacks to like playing Skyrim or anything like that. So okay, not spawning yet. Okay. So at some point in the game along this path here, some point in the game along here, sentry bots will start to spawn, and they will be difficult to take down. Now they're a great source of fusion cores, obviously. So whenever in the future, whenever I see a sentry bot, I'm gonna take it down just so I can take their fusion cores. Because in the future, I'm gonna need those fusion cores for both my Gatling laser and my power armor. And by then, by the time I start using either of those, I should have nuclear physicist, which is a perk, in the intelligence tree. You have to be level 9. I'm sorry, you have to have 9 intelligence in order to get access to that. So right now I'm only at 7. So I'm gonna start to build that up. Start to build that up here pretty soon. Mostly right now I'm just more concerned with the endurance type perks because they're the ones that are going to keep me alive the longest. So if I get myself endurance to 9 and 10, then I can start putting perks into ghoulish and solar powered. And that's good. Ghoulish and solar powered are great because ghoulish, after a couple points into ghoulish, the radiation that I have on my person will start to slowly drain away. And with solar powered, I also will be healing myself as well. And the hope is that eventually I'll get to the point where I don't need to use any kinds of radaway or even pay for the services of a doctor to, to get rid of my rads. It should just happen automatically. So that's good. That's the best part. All right. So this person over here is a vendor. Usually I can buy some stuff from them. But I don't have anything, but I don't really have need of their services just right now. Whoa, okay, I hear, oh! So it's kind of hard to see, but the raiders, oh, wow, okay, they're fighting a Deathclaw. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. So over on that bridge over there, that small little bridge that goes over to the, I think it's Makra fish packing over there. Sometimes you'll encounter raiders on there that are trying to get money out of you. Say, hey, this is a toll bridge. You have to give us caps, that kind of thing. Let's see, are there any beds in here? I'm just kind of curious if there's a bed available at all. Because I don't want to go over there and maybe fight something if I don't have something to sleep on and save. Because that's important. Oh, here we are. Guy's General. All right, nice. So there's a bed set up and there's already water set up. So I guess technically I don't have to be allied with this location just yet. It's kind of hard to see. Well, there was a Deathclaw over there. They were fighting a Deathclaw. So I am half tempted to see if the Deathclaw is even still around. You're a level 30 tank bot. Okay, so the Deathclaw is not around anymore. All right. Ooh, I am kind of tempted to take it out. It is twice my age. Wow, twice my level. So. Whoa. Okay. That was a bit exciting, I would say. All right, so you just have a couple things on there. Fusion cells. I'll take the circuit board because I need that for stuff. Now you should have... Oh, darn. I was kind of hoping that the tank bot would have some... What do you call that? Some fusion cores, but no. The Robo-Brain. Robo-Brains have always been a little screwy, a little goofy. A little broken, as it were. So there's a store over there. Let's go see the store. So there is an enemy that spawns on this beach over here. I don't know what level it is, but there's a Marler Queen that spawns over here at some point. And she's a bit on the scary side. Okay, the kill claw scared me because it's very much over leveled. All right, there we are. So let's see here. Let's see. I don't really want to get nerd rage. So I am 2 points away from nuclear physicist. All right, let's see here. What do I want? See here. I don't need that just yet. Yeah, let's do life giver. Yeah, we'll do life giver in chem. Yeah, we'll do you know what? I'll do adamantium skeleton first. Just reduce the amount of damage that I take per my limbs. Eventually I can eliminate my limb damage entirely. And your torso, your arms, legs, your torso, and your head are all considered limbs. And so there'll be 0 damage to all of those, which should be great. It doesn't prevent me from taking damage, but it just reduces the amount of damage I take. Ooh, I'll take the quantums. What's going on, sir?
Fresh crabs for sale.
All right, let's see what you got.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
He's so mad. So we got soft shell, regular, and roasted. Okay. Alrighty. Now there should be a yep, so here's a safe. Here's a weapon. But if I remember, there's also like a card. Isn't there like a card or a magazine in here I could pick up? Oh wait, did they oh no? Oh, I could have swore there was. I guess not. Yeah, I could have swore that this collection had some item in here that I could collect, but no, I guess not. Okay. All right, be that way. So be it. So be it. It's getting a bit on the dark. It's getting dark, so I might as well have a bit of a sleep. Swing back over to Coastal Cottage. I want to talk to a couple people before I fall asleep, just to see if they actually have a quest for me to do. Well, actually, no. Since I already have a bed, I don't really need to befriend them. So that's just one less group I have to find. Because normally on survival mode, what I would do is I would just come here, clear out the enemies that are here, set up a bed and a sink, and then just move. And this would be my last place I'd visit before going off to Far Harbor. But since there's a bed already here, I don't really need to do that. So I can just take advantage of what's available. And yeah, and on top of that, there's also a couple of hand pumps around here for water. So I don't even need to set up a sink. So that's brilliant, actually. All right, I'm properly hydrated now. All right, well, I guess it's off to Jamaica Plains. And I think I will, and instead of taking the long way, I think, oh, what? Let me jump. There we go. So, usually, well, taking the long way would actually be really dangerous. So I'm just going to swim. This allows Aqua Boy is really useful on survival, because instead of running, because usually if you don't pick up Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl, the Aqua perk, and you go into water, you take 5 rads a second, But with that perk, you take no rads when you're in water, which is good. So that means I can actually swim all the way to where I want to go. And since I'd say like 99% of enemies that you face are on land, you can avoid combat for quite a long time by doing that. And that's good, especially if you have long distances you need to travel. So so once I get past, yeah, so we're going to get down here, and then we're going to take a bit of a small left, and we're going to hop into the water and just swim all the way to Jamaica Plains. Or at least to the coast line that will take me to Jamaica Plains. And then that way I avoid fighting all kinds of McNasties. And given my level, even now that the Rust Devils and the Swarm bots are starting to spawn, that's gonna be a big help. It's gonna be good. Ooh, man, this fog. Oh, is this place still? Wait a second. Is this the same place? Okay, yeah. So in there is a couple of people, and one of them will give you a quest to go to a place. Damn. Okay. Yep. The world is now more dangerous than ever. Brilliant. So I'm level 16 now, I believe. Yep. All right, so I don't think there's going to be a sentry bot, but I could be wrong. Okay, there's an iBot there. Looks friendly. All right. All right, let's have a bit of a swim. Now, as long as we stay... So if we get too close to the shore over here, then Mirelurks will pop up and try to take us out, come after us. They're really the only enemies that can really get us in the water. That is until we get to Far Harbor, where there are enemies that can get us in the water. Or can come after us in the water. I'm trying to remember what this location is called over here. But there is a magazine over there that you can collect. I think there are 2 of them. Oh. Let's see. Can I see under the water again? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, so yeah, you see that building right there? If you walk onto the beach over there, a Mirelurk Queen will come up out of the water and attack you. So let's avoid that. This over here is a sunken boat area called Libertalia. There's a bunch of raiders there that will try to shoot your face off. There's even there's a unique shotgun you can get there called like La Fuse Terrabelle or something like that. All right, let's see here. 1 second here. Okay, so this is Nordhagen over here. Fort Strong. And we'll head down here. So we'll swim around it. We'll swim around and then take a left. And we'll pass right by where the place is. Hopefully we don't get jumped up here. That would be great. Now, along some of these beaches here, if you're looking, you might find these tiny little bottles with notes in them. And these notes in a bottle will send you to unmarked locations that have loot. Now, I don't remember where they are. I don't remember how many bottles there are, and I don't remember where they are. But I do know I found one once upon a time ago, and it led me to an underwater pipe that had it had loot in it. Oh yeah, it had a trunk in it with some loot inside. It wasn't all that great, but it was still a thing that happened. All right, so this is Fort Strong over here. You come over here with Paladin Dance. If you're with the Brotherhood of Steel, you'll actually come over here with Paladin Dance to get a hold of some, what are they, mini nukes? I think they're mini nukes. And while you're doing that, you'll encounter a super mutant behemoth, which is only one of maybe like 3 super mutant behemoths that spawn in the entire game that are quest related behemoths. Most of the other behemoths spawn when you get to a certain level, but there are 3 behemoths that I can remember that spawn during Brotherhood of Steel quest lines. One of them is over here at Fort Strong when you go with Paladin Dance to get those mini nukes. I think the quest is called No Mercy. And then there are 2 super mutant behemoths that spawn when you're doing the nuclear option with the Brotherhood of Steel on your way to the Institute to break inside. I don't remember if there's any. I don't think there are any other mutants that spawn during the Brotherhood of Steel, or any other super mutant behemoths that spawn during the Brotherhood of Steel questline. So over there is Sentinel Island, the biggest. It's like the biggest. It's like the biggest area that you can build stuff on. It's really great. It's like a ginormous island. You can just build whatever you want on there, as long as you got the resources, of course. Oh, Point Lookout installed successfully. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know about that. I figured it was installed successfully. Yeah, let me think here. Yeah, it's on the. Actually, I'll swim past it. There's like in Fallout 3. There's a boat that shows up off. Oh, a river. Here we go. That's what I was about to talk about. A boat. A riverboat has docked to the coast of the Atlantic, carrying trade to distant Point Lookout. All right, local flavor. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So there's the boat over there. I think that's a boat. I could be wrong. I think it might be a little bit further down. And local, like the enemies in Point Lookout, are really difficult. They're pretty hard to take down. So the boat should be over here. Can't really see it all that well, but it should be over here. Oh, okay, so you can see the smoke now. That should be where the boat is. We'll eventually go to Point Lookout because there's some fun little stuff there. All right, so that decrepit looking building over there, that's University Point. There's a story that Catherine. Hold up. No, I cannot talk to Catherine. There is no Catherine to talk to. I don't know what you're on about. All right, let's see here. All right, got to be careful here. So, I think we're in an okay area. I think we're good here. Like, there are nasties nearby, but I think we're okay. So I'm down here. I'm down here at Jamaica Plains just to check to see that we have a bed to sleep in, and we have a place where we can yeah, bed to sleep in and a place where we can get water. That's kind of the big one there. But we will need to have access to the actual workshop itself. That's kind of an important thing. Ooh, I'll take that. Carl's log. Ooh, I heard noises and it scared me. All right.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Aren't allied with the settlement. All right. So, where's the beds? So right here we got water. This is good. All right, here's a bed. Brilliant. All right, but I need access to the workshop so I can stash things because that's going to be important. Oh. Oh, there's so much things trying to load in here. Hey, Pitster, welcome. How you doing, my guy? Wow, there's so much nonsense. It's just in this area right here that it's really killing the frame rate. Oh, it's brutal. Brutal, I say. All right, so who do I talk to start the quest? Caravaneer? Was wondering what new update actually helped on PC players. So far as I know, the only update is I guess to increase the amount of is to increase the space for creations. That's pretty much all I really know. But apparently or allegedly, it has introduced it still kind of busted and broken. Like there might be a few things fixed, but yeah. So you're a weapon merchant. Okay, I'm looking for a settler.
Hey, hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
No, 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 I'm not. Okay, trying to find a settler that will give me a quest that'll give me access to this workshop. I need that. I need to be able to stash things here while I'm running around the world.
Damn raiders. Hit us hard.
All right. How about oh, damn. Wow. Okay. It is brutal. Brutal.
Hey.
Nope. How about sir? How about you?
Hi.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Okay, understandable. Understand. All right, there's got to be at least one settler around here that give me a quest.
Hey.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
How about you, sir? Do you have a quest for me?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Okay, I guess not. How about in here? What's this? Help wanted. Hallucinogen Inc. is seeking research subjects to assist in ongoing testing of non-lethal police and military technology. Together, we're considering a career in high-tech research is just in need of some extra cash. This exciting opportunity may be for you. Great pay, flexible hours, no long-term commitment, no experience necessary. To apply, visit our main office in the historic Back Bay. Okay. That sounds like a really good thing to do. Let's go to a place that's called Hallucinogen. I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen there. Okay, so there are still ghouls here. Oh man, this is really killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, let's have a quick sleep right here. Oh, don't crash. Oh, that's brutal. This is getting brutal. Might actually want to avoid this place like the plague. Holy crap, this place is brutal. Alright, so I know there's still ghouls that need to be taken down. They're inside the building. I can actually hear them breathing. Nope. We got ourselves... This one's... he's not hostile. The other ones, yeah, they're going to be hostile, though. Now, these ghouls can actually open doors, so let's see if they actually open doors. No? Come on. I know you want to. I'd rather have them... Alright, let's see. You are way over there. Come on. Nope, here we go. Not a little bit closer. Here we go. Okay, now you're hostile. All right, let's see here. Oh, vault resident password. I'll take that.
No way I could pick this.
Right. Let's see here. Does this...
Charity's too
Oh,
good.
damn. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to thread the needle with a grenade. I would die horribly. Okay, you're there. Okay, Sal's here. Alright. Sal still has the weapons. That's good. Sal's holotape. Jamaica Plains Mayor's password. We'll take that. Alright. Oh, really? Can I not hit him from here? Okay, I guess not. Well, that's annoying. To be fair, that's kind of annoying. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so I think I've upset those guys. Seems pretty reasonable to assume. Actually, they did far better than I thought it would, to be honest. Are you gonna slowly run out the door? Because that's kind of funny. Oh no, there you are. Damn. Okay. Hiding behind things. Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue, but I'm not going to complain about that. They did that as well. I do that, completely do that as well, so. Where are you at again? There you are. Oh, damn, you're really behind there. I cannot hit you to save my life right now. All right, so everybody in here should be deceased. Oh, nope, except for you. You're not deceased at all. Come on. There we go. All right. So the mod collect changed a few things. Sal would have almost a full set of gunner armor. The only item missing would actually be the gunner helmet. But Sal still has the missile launcher, which I think is pretty useful because if you're going to go underground to get the treasure of Jamaica Plain, you're going to need the missile launcher to deal with some of the turrets. So completely reasonable. Let's see if I can get over here. Ooh. That was very, very... That went uncommonly well. I really half expected to just miss. All right, no, if I go to the ground, then they'll be able to come after me. So let's go down then. Because as long as I'm hiding, they're gonna hide, and there's gonna be at a stalemate. But the problem is they can live forever, kind of technically, and I cannot. So I hear breathing. I hear breathing. Maybe he's directly on the other side of the wall. Where are you? I guess that must have been the person doing the breathing because I don't hear it now. Okay. All right, so this guy's just kind of wandering around. I'm going to ask, oh, hello. Okay, so they know I'm here. Where are they? Where is you? Come on. All right, sir.
If you ain't been up to see Grey God, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Well, thank you, but I'm not really want to do that.
Huh?
All right, so is there nobody around here that I can actually take a quest from? Like, for real? Huh. Okay. That's kind of silly. For real?
Chained on the other side.
Right. We'll have to go through this house to get in there. Are there any Nick Nasties in this house? All right, let's see here. Oh, here we are. Ooh,
Yes.
startling stories. Science fiction novel complete in this issue. Lands of the Earthquake, an amazing complete novel by Henry Kuttner. The Discmen of Jupiter, a Hall of Fame novel. Number 1. All right, cool. Okay, Laser Mastery perk level up. All right, cool. All right, so I don't know. I don't remember if there's any nasties inside of here. I am half expecting it though. How the hell did you get inside here? It's whatever. The game's it's just the game's being the game again. Oh, hello. Ooh, nice sniper. Calibrated, powerful, compensated. Very nice, very nice. Are you serious? The heck? Okay, let's see here. What am I injured? Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to all right. I'm noticing there's quite a lot of adhesive. Hmm. It almost feels like there's more adhesive than I remember there being. I'll take the cleaner though. Okay, so there should be a couple of deceased gunners in here, I believe. Okay, there's one. Silverhand's note. All right, yeah. So these guys, they heard that there was quote unquote treasure down here in Jamaica Plain, and they came down here to get it, and were overrun by the ghouls. They locked themselves in here in the hopes of trying to survive, but they were too badly injured, bled out, and so that's why they're in here. Is there any keys in here? No? Okay. Sometimes there are keys around here. Sometimes you find keys in these churches, and they'll lead you to play, and you can use those keys to open places. Ooh, a medium backpack. Oh, wait a second. I don't think I can have a backpack, can I? Yeah, because this armor is full body, so nothing else could. Yeah, so it covers the entire body, so I can't put anything else on. All right, that's annoying, but yeah, whatever.
Excuse me.
Yeah? Yeah.
All right, I guess there's no one here to get a quest from. How about you?
Huh?
No? All right. Well, ain't that something? All right, so I'm currently rocking 168 when it comes to carry weight. Comes to how much weight I got. I've already talking to you, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, so who do I talk to? I can't find anybody to give me a quest.
Excuse me.
Well, that's kind of silly. All right. I need a place to stash my stuff that it won't disappear. That's kind of the big thing. I just want to find a thing that I can stash my stuff in and it won't disappear. Maybe there's a box around here, maybe, or some kind of crate. How about you? Can I ask you for a quest?
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
You are right. Everything does hurt. Okay. Huh. Okay. I guess not. That's annoying. I guess this is really the only place I could put my stuff, but I'd rather have a, I definitely would like a place to stash my junk, but, It looks like I'm going to have to use some power armor to get my stuff, and get out. Now there's only, let's see here. South Boston Military Checkpoint has power armor, but that's behind an advanced terminal. Let's see here. I've already grabbed the power armor that's near the armored vehicle. Let's think here. There is power armor on the road west of the South Boston Military Checkpoint, but there's a Mr. Gutsy guarding it. So I could take out the Gutsy. Is there any other power armor nearby? Oh, you know what? I'm kind of curious. Since I am level 15, level 16, I wonder if that super mutant behemoth has spawned. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay, I see laser fire. And we have, oh, cyber mech swarm bots. And I died horribly. Ooh. They're spawning far more often than I remember. I guess that serves me right just to blindly run off in a direction. Like, I knew where I was going, but I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings, so it's technically my fault. Only this economy was good enough for me to actually afford to pay attention. Oh, you know, here's the funny thing. Me not being able to afford to pay attention. There was a thing I heard on the news recently. Was it last month? It might be the month before, but there were companies out there complaining that there were people who are not buying as much product, like as much things as they used to. And it literally came down to the point that people just don't have the money to buy things like they used to. And these people are so close. These big companies are so close to being aware of the issue, and yet they have not yet even brought themselves to even comprehend the possibility that if they have their record breaking profits. They have their record breaking profits. If they just increase the pay of their employees, then their employees would have the money to buy more things. But it's almost like they can't quite realize it. Oh, okay. There they are. All right, they spawned in. I wonder if I can pull them over here. I should be able to pull them over here so that these other folks would help me. All right. Why are their levels so high? Is it because I'm this far south? Is that the reason? That has to be the reason, right? That has to be the reason why they're so high leveled. Because I'm far south. So as I was saying before, I got horribly murdered by the swarm bots. Um, okay, so this is oh, freaking, I forget the name of the place. I was gonna go see if the super mutant behemoth had spawned. So they're just kind of chilling on the road over there. So I'm gonna avoid detection. So this place over here is called Hyde Park. There's a bunch of raiders over here. There's even a magazine if you want to have it. I think it's one of the. I think it's one of. I think it's Grognak. I think it's a Grognak the Barbarian comic. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I made that video, and I don't remember where everything is. Or I should say, I remember where there are magazines. I just don't remember the names of the magazines. So I know they exist. I know they're there. I just don't know. I just don't remember the names. All right. Where are you at? Damn, where'd that bug go? So there's blood flies and blood bugs over here. Oh, there he is. There's the guy. Yep, he's the level 50 variant. All right, cool. Oh, this time he actually has a tree trunk. He has not a tree trunk. Yeah, yeah. He has a tree trunk. Now, I do have the means to destroy him right now. Oh, he's fighting the ghouls. Oh, those ghouls are fast. Holy shiz. Holy shit, they're fast. So these ghouls are pink because they eat this pink paste. And this pink paste is from that school over there, which is Suffolk County Charter. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to level a bit more before coming down here because I had this itch to want to go inside a Suffolk County Charter School, but everything is just way too dangerous for me at the moment. So I'm just going to I'm gonna I'm going to use discretion. I'm going to use my discretion and just walk away. Yep, there's a saying called discretion is the better part of valor. I'm gonna be quote unquote be an adult, and I'm gonna use discretion and consideration so that I don't die horribly and have to go back to a reload point, an autosave point. All right, let's see here. Honestly, I figured getting to Coastal Cottage and Gilliam here down here in Jamaica Plains would take a bit longer. Um, all right, you know what? We're gonna head back to Lexington. Yeah, we're gonna head back to Lexington, and gonna go in that area there. Gonna do a little carousing in Lexington. I'm gonna go to. What the heck? Okay, I hear the breathing again. Okay, so the breathing's back. I could have swore I cleared you out. I cleared this out. Oh, wait, no. Did I die? I did die, didn't I? So that's why. Well, that makes sense. Damn. Okay, so I have the key. Whoa. Well, that's a thing. You were a legendary Pharaoh Shammer. Lighted treat strength, all that fun stuff. Okay. Hello? I didn't even see you. Well, damn, he's a Pharaoh slasher. And he's a quick one, too. He's smart getting out the way of my gun. He's got the pumped up kicks. Hello? You're not, okay, you know what? He's upset. I can respect that. All right, let's head, okay. Now they're out. All right, so you're there, and you're right there. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, you be stalking. Oh boy, I hear music in the back, off in the distance. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so where are you at? Okay, hear weapons fire. That means that something's going down. Oh, this area. Oh, okay. These cars. These cars are not here, Vanilla. Where are you? I hear you, but where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, this isn't good for me. All right, there we go. So I don't know who's fighting who over there. Oh, okay. Now they're over here fighting the settlers. That's not good, because these settlers will not survive these guys. All right, you. Come on now. Don't move. Okay, so where... Axel, you alive? I guess he's alive. Okay. We're all good? All right, I guess I better get out of here before everybody gets shot. You know, it's kind of an interesting coincidence, isn't it, that I show up to an area and then all of a sudden there's just a big massive gunfight and people and everything starts to die. What a coincidence. It's almost like there's a conspiracy or something. Is there some kind of conspiracy afoot? Am I the cause of it? Is me existing in this space the cause for all these problems? I don't know. So yeah, this is just one of many of the one of many different nonsenses around here. Ooh, fusion core. I'll take that. All right, so it's kind of hard to see, but there is, well, the junkyard's over there, but we're not going to go over there because there are super mutants with big rockets on their back that will jump into the air and land on me and kill me quickly. Kill me real quick. So we don't want to do that. So let's go around and avoid them. All right, so we're going to go to, what's that place called? Corveg Assembly and clear out the raiders there. And we're going to do a little bit of scavenging. Shoot, come on, for real? Okay, well, that, I'm surprised that worked. I didn't die horribly. Okay. Wow. I was able, well, I was unintentionally able to use the explosion from the servo mech bot to wipe out the others. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Um, that was entirely accidental. That was not that was not intentional, but I'm glad it worked out that way. That's great. All right, now I have to worry about being attacked over here too. Oh no. Let's see. You know, I am curious. I'm hoping that X02 power armor is in this collection. I certainly hope it is. No, so we took out the very angry, was it the rabid radstag? We took that guy out. So we shouldn't have to worry about that. The only other enemies that really should have to worry about here are going to be the mole rats if everything's good. So let's deal with that. So we're going to hop up here. Oh, darn it. Wow. Watch me fail at jumping. There's a jumping puzzle in the game, and I can't even... My skill... Was it skill issue? Yeah, skill issue. Oh, of course it's expert locked. Sure, it's been a minute, so I don't remember it, but dang, come on. All right, let's see here. And that's all of it. Okay, brilliant. Pushing the button. The button has been pushed, and now you can get in. Or if you want to, you could also undo the door up here too. What the heck? There we go. All right, let's see if it's actually in here. So there's a couple ways to get into this area I'm going into. One is through here, obviously, and the other one is to go through like the turnpike tunnel. You have to battle your way past a bunch of ghouls and some radroaches, but you can do it. Let's see. Grab this as well. What is my current carry weight? Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait a second. How many more mole rats are there? I want to say there's going to be at least one more. And then I think a radroach as well. So let's advance. I can't get through there. Oh, you little nerd. You scared the hell out of me. Oh, okay. They'll get ourselves power station down here. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, there it is. All right. There's the X02 power armor. Brilliant. Couple of taboo tattoos. So this is a vanilla book.
Nice.
So we're good there. Permanently unlock a unique facial tattoo. Nice. Some of these are pretty good stuff right here. We'll collect some of the stuff set in the next time we come through here. And eventually we will get the actual power armor, just not right now. Yep. Yeah, this is novice, so I can actually open this door. I can't shoot them, can I? Well, anyway. Ah, yes, of course. So I have to be on the quest first. Yeah, so in the I guess the more recent versions of Fallout 4, if you come down here, this shelf will be in the way, and you'll have to actually start the quest line and do a couple of quests for this rack to move, the shelf to be moved. But if you have power armor, you can actually use it to get through this this portion right here into there and get the pieces you want them. But I would suggest just playing the quest, so it'll be easier to get. It'd be less of an issue, and sometimes not everybody can quite. I've noticed that there is a good number of people who can't seem to quite, get the timing down when it comes to actually using the power armor frame exploit to get beyond doors. And so for those folks, it might just be easier for you if you just, do the quest. It'd be easy for you. But I'm fairly certain I've explained how to use that exploit pretty well. So as the people being unable to do it, I would say give it a try. Try a little bit harder, or watch the video again and actually listen to the words I say. That might help. I don't really want to be the guy that says skill issue, but kind of a skill issue if you haven't quite figured it out. You know what? Let's head over to Vault 81, have a sleep in the bed there to pass the night so that it's easier for everybody to see where I'm going. That's really the big main reason why I want to. I'm probably going to have to, I'm probably going to have to use some right-of-way on myself here. I don't know of any wasteland doctors that are in this area. I might encounter Nightingale. That would be great, but so far I haven't seen her. Or him. There's actually a couple NPCs with the name Nightingale. Ooh, it's raining a little bit. It's kind of nice. There we go, and you know, where is the Yagwai? I mean, I probably shouldn't be asking for an enemy at this or adversary at this point, but I'm kind of, where is the Yagwai? I wonder if I got taken out by any other previous enemies that I've encountered over here. Because I could see that happening. To be fair, I could really see that happening. Now I'm sitting there trying to remember how many entrances there are to Corvega. Oh, Cricket. Girlfriend.
Hey, Cricket.
Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Of course.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, goody. Let's make mischief.
All right. So, where is it at? She has a weapon. A weapon. Spray and pray. Where are you at, spray and pray? There you are. Spray and pray. Now, it does have the explosive effect where it does damage. So it's an automatic weapon. It does 45 damage, and it has explosives damage because bullets explode. And you can perk it out so where you do ridiculous amounts of damage in an incredible short period of time. But what I'm interested in is getting some 45. Ooh, that's quite a lot right there. What else do we got here that you might want to have? Yeah, probably should have brought, definitely should have brought some more nonsense with me. Well, there we go. Well, you know what? I made my bed, now I have to lie in it. All right. Now, if there was if there was a way for me to increase the caps that I have just passively, other than just finding them, that'd be brilliant. Oh, I leveled up. Wow, I am so not even paying attention to what's going on in the world right now. The last one is going to be level 26. Okay. Oh, yep. Let's avoid that area over there. I'm going to turn the light off for just 1 second here. The last time I went through this area, there was, I think there was like a rad scorpion fighting some, I think there were stingwings? Yeah, they weren't blood bugs, they were stingwings. So maybe if I keep it quiet, I won't get noticed if there's any particular nasty over here. All right, I think I'm good there. At level 20, I'll have to come back at this area in level 20 so I can get the alien blaster. That's going to be a fun one. So as I mentioned, I wish there was a way for me to passively gain caps. In Skyrim Special Edition, yeah, in Skyrim, the Anniversary Edition of Skyrim, actually no. Strike that. It's the mod collection. Never mind. There's a mod collection called Immersive and Adult. There's one called Immersive and Pure too. And what it does is it removes all the adult mods. But I like Immersive and Adult because it makes characters look more attractive. That's kind of the big one there. I don't really care too much for some of the adult content in the game, in the collection itself. But that's fine. You don't have to. You don't actually have to interact with it. But I was mentioned in the game, in this collection, there's a chance you'll get a ring that will actually generate 5 gold every, I think it's every in-game hour. And I'm like, hey, I like that. I wish that's a thing that was in Fallout 4. That there's something that can generate caps every single hour. Like there was some kind of in-game mechanic, kind of like in what is it called? In oh wow, Fable. Yeah, in Fable 1 and Fable 2, and probably Fable 3, but I never actually played Fable 3, so I'm not too sure. But in Fable 1 and 2, there's a mechanic where you can you get income. You can like get a hold of a house, either you buy it or you can kill the owner and take it, and then you can rent it out, and then every so many days, I think it's every 3 days, income will get generated from that, from those from the technically an investment, from those investments, and then you can, in Fable 1, you could just run around to all of your houses and collect the money every 3 days. Or in Fable 2, it just automatically is deposited into your, basically your pocket. And in Fable 2 is really interesting too. They really fleshed it out to where Raider Psychopath, that's not good. This mod collection's being silly. Oh, don't crash. Come on. Come on, don't crash. Let's see, Fable 2. Oh, there we go. So yeah, in Fable 2, you can actually go to some other houses. You can actually go to the shops and buy furniture, and then you can put that furniture inside your homes that you have, and you can increase the value of your home and also increase the amount you can charge for rent. And so it generates you more income over time, which is good stuff, which is really fun. I like that. All right, let's see here. There it is. So I'm going to crouch down as I go over here. So since we have behemoths spawning, I'm half expecting one to spawn here. Now, the spawning requirement for this one might be different, but I guess we'll find out. So yeah, the behemoth would spawn in this area over here. But I don't see him or hear him. Because if he was here, the behemoth was here, then... Oh, barely even notice you. Barely, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if the behemoth was over here, it would be attacking the raiders, and it would also be attacking any ghouls that it sees, too. I'm going to have a... Let's have a look over here. I didn't pick any fights. What are you talking about? Come on, I can't be having these guys be shooting at me. I need them to be not mad at me. I need them to chill out so I can sleep. It's kind of important. Darn it. Well, I was hoping to avoid being seen, but nope, no luck. Damn it, how can I not... How are you able to shoot me, but I can't shoot you? There we go. What the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you at? How do they even know where I am? How the hell do you know where I am? I'm behind the wall, my guy. Whoa. Okay, that is a big explosion. That definitely sounds like a mini nuke. Okay, so it sounds like there's two fights going on here. It sounds like these guys are fighting me and ghouls. Oh, can't I go? Can I just go for a walk without getting shot at? That'd be kind of great. That would be great. Okay, so that person's in power armor. Good lord. Who's fighting who right now? Like, I hear them shooting at something, but I can't hear it. So I gotta be careful. They can throw Molotovs. What the heck? There's a turret right there. Okay. Alright. Please Damn, okay. There's a lot more nasties over here now. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wow. This is a lot more. This is more of a this is more annoying than I thought it would be. Wow. Okay. So, apparently everybody in a square mile knows where I am, and they just want to end me. Like, actually, no sneaking around. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I guess we'll be that way then. If they didn't know where I was, I'd be able to sleep. Because once you're danger, you can't sleep. All right.
Cricket.
Come on, come on. Get your guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
And there they are. Did your heart skip a beat too?
All right, girlfriend. She needs to calm down. All right, so let's go with how many rounds do I got? Let's go for 200 rounds. All right, and you can have all this and these as well.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Well, you know what? I'm starting to become very paranoid about that myself. I think that's entirely the truth. Oh goodness! Wow, Corvega is going to be a pain in the butt right now. Wow. It's like having a plan to do a thing, and then like the game's like, oh, good luck with that. You know what? I might as well use my. You know what? Heck with it. All right, let's see what my current nonsense is. Let's go with up there. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. I was wrong. See, I was under this impression. I had the impression that the refreshing beverage would actually give me a debuff, which would make it more difficult, which would basically make it easier for me to get sick. Because when you take a rat away or Rad X, one of those makes you more thirsty, another one makes you more tired. You know, one's thirsty, one makes you more hungry, makes you more thirsty. And also, so yeah, stim packs make you thirsty. It's either rat away. I think rat away makes you hungry. Is it rat away or is it Rad X? One of them also suppresses your immune system, so it makes it easier for you to get sick. And that refreshing beverage heals really damn quick. So that's good right there. That's a fun one. The more endurance you have, the farther you can run. AP allows you to sprint, but endurance means more endurance reduces the amount of action points that you use while sprinting, excuse me. There's walking, which no one really wants to do. Then there's running, which everybody does. And then there's sprinting, which pretty much most everybody does because you just want to get somewhere faster. Sprinting uses up the AP though, so. But if your high endurance is high, you can run for what feels like forever, which is really good. And there's also items, there's weapons, and I'm sorry, not weapons. There's armor you can get that will actually increase your speed. There's also some buff food as well that will increase your speed too. So you can run faster. What is that noise? Oh, that's an airplane. Never mind. I'm hearing a noise that sounds very similar to the noise that the game makes when there's a radiation storm. And I'm like, what the heck? Why am I hearing radiation storm noises in real life? No, it's just an aircraft. Just an aeroplane. Okay, I might actually have to clear out a lot of these nasties just to even get a place to sleep. Is there a... You know, I want this bed over here. I really want this bed over here. Oh, I can actually sleep. Oh, okay. I thought I couldn't sleep because I was in under danger. Oh, did you learn something new? All right, now I can get into a firefight with these guys and not be too bothered by it. All right, so damn, they really got me. They got me good. Come on. Wow, that was almost a one shot. Brutal. That was a brutal, almost a one shot. All right, let's see here. What other food item could I have here? Brutal. Can't engage these guys until I get my health, some of my health back. Ooh. These guys do not want me inside. I mean, I don't blame them.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you. No sign of him now. I'll find you. This is bullshit.
Oh, damn, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Oh, damn. So it sounds like they're throwing those what are they called? Like rocket grenades? Let me think here. Food will be some malts. Damn, he's hard to hit. Oh, damn. Oh. They have like, it seemed like they have an endless supply of grenades. Oh, he's a Gatlin. He's got a Gatty. That's the reason why he had such an incredible amount of fire. Whew. So he can shoot me through there, but I cannot. Damn. This is brutal. Oh, I'm gonna die horribly. So this is just a war attrition. How did you not die horribly? Oh, crap. I completely forgot that there are cars up here that can explode. Come on. Come on. Get your body out there so I have something to shoot at. Oh, damn. Okay. I get hit with something hard. Wait, that didn't sound right. I think they found that Gatling gun. Just a thought. Through the wall, really? Okay. Okay, it's that. This is all right. Where are you at? No? Okay. So I don't know where the fat man wielder is. Feral Gulio. Okay, well, if they're gonna come at me, hopefully they encounter the feral ghouls and have to deal with them first. Where is? Can't seem to find the one that's up there. All right, well, now that most of them are out the way, boy, apparently I bit off a lot more than I could chew with this particular location. Because there are far more enemies here than there used to be, and they're far more lethal. All right, well, here comes the part. This is gonna suck. All right, so there are quite a few of these guys inside. But I need the levels, and I need the levels, and I want to get the magazine. So what I'm doing right now is not practicing discretion. I'm clearly outnumbered, outgunned. They have a lot more explosives than I do. But man, I really want that juicy experience. And we need that juicy XP so I can level.
Grip on yourself. What the hell was that? I must have a concussion. Shit's got ambush on.
I'm getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
Oh no, there's somebody here.
Everything's so shook up over nothing.
Nothing. Someone there? You hear that? You sure you saw something?
Who's there?
What the fuck was that? Huh? Hearing shit.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Who's out there?
The jet will make you jittery.
I swear I must be going crazy.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there. Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there.
So many of these guys, it's ridiculous. There should be at least 3 of them in this area right here.
Hey, I think someone's out there. Hey!
Are you kidding me?
It's personal. See? Please don't be feral.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing. You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
Come on. You know I'm here. Are they not actually going to come this way? Like, really? Food. Let's see.
Playing games with me, huh? Don't you die on me!
Oop.
Why don't you just die?
Ooh, they got combat rifles. That makes sense. That's why they're doing so much damage to me. Oopsie. Okay, was not expecting a flamer. That's scarifying. So they're actually coming from they're coming up. They're attacking from the rear, huh? Scrap battle rifle. So actually coming from downstairs. And from that room over there. All right. Upstairs we go. Wow. Really? That's cheating. I wish I could phase through doors like that. Really? I cannot even hit this guy? Really? You can come through the door, but I can't, huh? All right, you know what? Stim pack. Water. So what we're learning here is if you can't end the fight quickly, run away. If you can't end the fight quickly, run away. I'm very greedy. I am too greedy for this right now. Oh no. Okay. I need a break actually. Gotta use the restroom. Stretch my legs. Damn. Okay. Okay. This is a bit much, I suppose. Damn. Did I mess up with a setting or something like that? Or because wow, these guys are a hell of a lot more dangerous than they used to be. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this is just Fallout 4's say, hey, maybe you should hang it up, man. You're getting kind of old, you know. You should just stick to talking instead of fighting all the time. Herka herka. Oh wow. What was that noise? Yes. Uranium fever. Oh, wait a second. Where's the oh the house is over here. All right, I'm gonna have a bit of a break and a bit of a stretch. I shall return after a little bit of water. Yeah. All right. I shall be right back. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, I have death returned. Here, let me just refresh this page here. Alright, excuse me. Okay, so I think I need to take on some enemies that are just not as hard to take down, not as hard to kill. Alright. You know what? Ooh. Maybe thicket excavations might be better. I'm not entirely too sure, but it might be better. Let's give it a shot, I suppose. Also, over here, there's a spawn location, or like a random encounter type location, so that might work out better for me too. Alright, so I'm guessing I was half expecting either mechs, servo mech. Oh, just a single eyebot? Okay, that's fine. That's not too terrible. Alright. And, you know, I suppose we could go over here to Ooh. Sutherland? Sunderland? What is this place called? Clear this place out of ghouls. That's pretty much the reason to go over here is just a bunch of ghouls. Wow, really? These guys are much more difficult to take down. Ah, Bedford, not Sutherland. Sunderland, Bedford Station. All right, so here's this guy. So here's Dutchman. He's part of the railroad. They were trying to exchange a package, quote unquote package, a synth. Well, they didn't survive.
Bingo.
Stag, Volume 3. You've collected 3 issues of a Stag magazine. Death Hunter perk level up. Plus 2% more damage against death claws per level. Nice. So as my level increases, so does the amount of damage I do to death claws. That is a good one. I like that a lot. Oh. CVC Story Lady 13 King Arthur. You know what? Let's listen to a story. Why not? Why not? Let's listen to a story.
Now, boys and girls, it's time once again for the Story Lady.
Ooh. It's kind of quiet. Let's fix that, shall we? Oh, interesting.
Hello, boys and girls. Today's story is one I call King Arthur. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was no king in merry old England. And this disturbed a lot of people, mainly the French Canadians, who had nobody to hide.
The tortoise and the ingrown hair. That's silly. I appreciate the silliness. Yeah, no, I saw a Sword in the Stone when I was a kid, and I have no idea if any of that is accurate. Did I seriously miss the guy? Oh, I hit the box, that's why. Where's the red? And can I even hit it from here, or is it gonna be Oh, I did it. I did hit it. Okay, cool. Okay, that's one down. So I wonder, did it finish off the ghoul or just injure it so it can't actually chase me? Huh. Well, I'm noticing a ghoul without a head. Now I'm fairly certain that's not supposed to work. But hey, you know what? I'm not a ghoul, so whatever. What the heck? Well, that's the thing. All right. Oh, you were deceased? Yes. All right. All right. So there should be a trunk in here. Alrighty then. Let's see. Don't really want the frag mine. I mean, I know they could be really useful against death claws and whatnot, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. So there's actually, you know what? I might as well read them. Instead of telling you, I might as well read them. All right, so we got the Dutchman's instructions here. Deliver your package to the old switch station. Runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for a blue barrel. Look for a blue barrel. So here's Helena's instructions. The package arrives at midnight. So the blue barrel should be in here. Yep, here we are. Ooh, a leather chest piece. That's interesting. Now, I'm not seeing any other... I'm kind of looking around hoping for ammo boxes, but I'm not seeing anything like that. I don't remember where it is, but one of these support structures has a shack underneath it. And that's dangerous because that shack is also supposed to have a death claw. There it is. Not death claw, I'm sorry. A red scorpion. Oh, there's more than one here. Interesting. Why are there raiders here? I mean, like, for real. There usually is, well, I guess let's see. Let's get the water here. No, food. Chunks. So there was a settler here, but it looks like the settler might have got dealt with either by the mole rats, and then the raiders showed up, and well, I dealt with the raiders. Damn, there is a lot of glowing mole rats around here. Holy, I don't think I've ever seen this many glowing mole rats in one location. Or at a time, I should say. You... Oh, I'm sick. I have illness. I'm diseased. So many. Wow, okay. There's a hell of a lot of food here now. Alright, what's my carry weight right now? Ooh, very close to being overweight. Alright. So we're gonna eat that right there. And then, let's see. Water. Oh, no. Antibiotics. And then we drink the water. All right, let's see. We're going to collect up the meat and then collect up the hides. Wait, was that meat or teeth? What did I pick up? Hold up. Okay, they're all deceased now, so I should not really be worried about being attacked. All right. Mole rat meat. Oh, wait. So much nuclear material as well. Time to whip out the rat stag. Okay, I think that's everything. I don't think I need to collect any more nonsense around here. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's do some cooking. Okay, so where is the... Oh, isn't there a cooking station around here? Or am I just wishful thinking? Guess there isn't a cooking station around here. Never mind then. I was kind of hoping there was. Although, to be honest, I don't think I'd really settle in a garbage dump as a place to live in an apocalyptic scenario. Sure, there might be a good amount of scrap and everything like that, but I mean, yeah, eventually the smell would go away. Eventually the smell would fade. You're playing music. I don't want that. I don't want to hear that. Nope. All right. Ooh, there's a cooking station. Should be one over here, right? Should be inside the little room. Because yeah, when sim settlements. Oh, okay. I thought it was inside the room. Apparently not. I thought it would be in here. Nope. Okay. All right, so let's get the roast on. And let's not listen to any of that music. Wait, what does that say? Oh, I have razor grain. Oh no, there's razor grain here. Oh, actually, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so I need some razor grain for what we got here. Get them roll out chunks. Let's see. Let's cook 10. All right, let's see. Anything else I need to cook up? No. There is one recipe. Oh, what is it? It is. I need a whole bunch of different things for it. Crap. Where is it? I saw it yesterday on stream. Basically, it requires like carrots, potatoes, like mute fruit or something like that, and it also carrot. Okay, so there's red stack. So there's that right there. Carrot, corn, potatoes. Increases my damage resistance by like 40 or something like that. I think it has something to do with oh, what was it? Was it Yagwai? I think it was Yagwai. No, that's not. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. But no, for a minute, nah, that's okay. We want something to last at least an hour. Let's see. Yagwai. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of nonsense right there. Seasoned. No. Again, what this? Oh, no, not that. All right. Maybe it's not a cookie. No, it's supposed to be a cooking item. All right. Definitely need to offload some of this nonsense. So back to Sanctuary. Yeah, no, this collection is really a lot more deadly than I used to be. Like I don't remember having this much difficulty before. I mean, it could be that I'm just getting too old, you know. Maybe should move on to less difficult games, or least, yeah, maybe less difficult games. I don't know. Am I getting too old for this? Have I become an old man? Have I achieved? You know, funny thing is, like, I want to say back in what was it, 2019, 2020? Was it 2020? I think it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. My younger brother, he had his first kid, and so I became an uncle in 2020. So I achieved unk status. I became an uncle before people started calling something unk status, which is just hilarious. So I'm an uncle, and then here last year, he had his daughter, and so now I have a niece and a nephew. It's wild. And now I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I gonna do? What to do? What to do? I'm sitting there. I'm kind of hoping. I mean, for the longest, for like 8 years now, I've been trying to save money. For 8 years now, I've been trying to invest money just so I could have something to retire on. You know, so I don't have to work until I die. I mean, my mother worked until she couldn't work anymore, and she had to she had to quit working early because she had health issues. Well, not really working early, I guess. Yeah, she had health issues, and so she just stopped. She tried to file for like Social Security. What was it called? It was before 60. It was before her. It was before 65. It was before she was 65, I think it was, and her retirement date was like 65 in order to get full retirement. And she wanted to try to retire early, so she would go to the Social Security office to go see their doctors that they would ask you to go see if you wanted to do that. And that's what she did. And I had to take her to the place for that to happen. All right, let's see here. So, ooh. Okay, so I don't have any lead, so I can't do lead lined. Asbestos lining, that not gonna work at all. But I can do deep pocketed, which will improve my carrying capacity, and I really do need that. Ooh, muffled. This will reduce my detection. That's great and everything, but this looks like the best option right here. Ooh, strengthened. That would be decent. Actually, that would work out pretty well. Reduces limb damage, but I'd really prefer to have increased resistances, but that's just not happening. So we'll go with pocketed again. No legendary effects. Oh, okay. So, Deathclaw, Mirelurk, Yogwise, Red Stag, Mole Rats. So right now, the best one would be this one. But I need a Rad Scorpion Shitlid Weave. I need a Rad Scorpion Stinger. I know where there is a Rad Scorpion. Yeah, I know where there is a Rad Scorpion. So I'm gonna go try to take it out. Just to improve my armor just a little bit, you know. Any level of improvement is good improvement. Yeah, there's so many enemies, it's ridiculous. It froze for a second there and I got scared. It's like, don't crash. I mean, I know my computer's trying real hard to run this collection, but please don't crash. All right, so I mentioned so we were just I can't talk now. So by the landfill that we were just at, with all the mole rats at, there's a shack nearby. Now the shack should have a radio in it that will be on, but once you get close enough to the shack, a rat scorpion will pop up and attack. Now I don't know what kind of rat scorpion we're dealing with here, so it could just be your bog standard rat scorpion. It could be glowing. It could be a variant. Obviously, I'm not leveled enough for it to be any higher, more dangerous variants of rat scorpion, like the death skull, of course. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm just more worried that since this is survival, that it could be a legendary, in that case, I will die very quickly because it's a melee, and I'm ranged, and I do not have I'm not able to put as much. I can't kill it fast enough. That's pretty much what it is. It could do more damage than I can, and even though I got the gun, and the gun can do a good amount of damage, it's going to do a lot more damage to me a lot quicker than I'm going to be able to do to it if it's legendary. And only on top of that, once the health gets below a certain amount, then boom, it goes back to full, and it's worse. And that's kind of the thing we're learning here is that if you're not able to end the fight quickly, you're probably going to die. You're probably going to die horribly. So I just had a thought about that. There was a quest I mentioned yesterday about the big glowing creature thing south of everything. And it's like, well, it sounds like a behemoth, but I have to look for more clues for it. And I don't know any what the clues are. So that's going to require a bit of searching, a bit of exploring. Boy, that sound really hits hard. Hits differently at a distance. Yeah, I really hope that I'm saving enough money to retire. I mean, according to the math, I'm doing okay, but I need to set up multiple sources of income to make it work. So I have money in a Roth IRA, I have money in a health savings account, an HSA, and I have money going into a 401k. So hopefully, I'll die horribly to this dog. Ibato. Alright, so here's the shack. Now, it won't actually spawn until I get real close. Until I get up close. Because it's in the ground, so... And there's no sneaking up on it. It's like it's what do you call that? It's like a flagged. Like you reach a certain part and it just starts attacking. So I'm gonna have to deal with it. So with all this music playing in the background, I'm gonna have to be really particular about this whole damn thing. Ooh, that rats. So you can see it's here. It knows I'm here, or I know it's here. I wonder if it's too far in the ground for me to do any damage to it. You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna hit it with a grenade. That might be enough to do damage. I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, it did not do any damage to the rat scorpion. Ooh, look at that. Oh, he doesn't know I'm there for some reason. I was really hoping that it would do damage, but no. No luck for me. Oh, but there is a bed here. Okay, that works. Okay, no stinger. Just meat. I'm kind of wondering what happens if I take Jangles the Moon Monkey. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, there's actually a super meat behemoth that you can spawn into the world by taking Jangles the Moon Monkey out of a little sidecar, like you kind of when you see on like a motorcycle. I was kind of wondering if that would happen here. You know, because these games have been out for a while, right? You know, what is this? This one came out in like 2015 or something like that. So it's been like 11 years or some nonsense like that. I mean, there is a possibility of discovering something new. I mean, not likely, but there's still a possibility that you could discover something new. So that'd be kind of like me hoping to find something new, but to be the guy. But the funny thing is like there's a whole lot of people out there who discovered stuff, and it's been documented and put on the wikis and everything like that. And you don't really know anything about them. So I guess it really wouldn't matter if I discovered something new or not. It would just become just be another person who discovered something about the game, and that's it. There would be no. The closest accreditation would be on the website itself, but no one really cares about who found it. They really only care about what it is that they found. So. Interesting. What's this? Is Is there a bed here? Oh, there is a bed here. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. I like that. I like that. That's good stuff. Sugar bombs. Well, damn. Okay, so there's a bed down there in the shack. There's a bed up here. There's a lot more beds than I knew about. Oh, I don't want to fall to my death. That would be kind of silly. Oh man. Are there any mole rats? Wow. Are there any mirelurks in this place? Don't really remember if there are. I know there's some mirelurk eggs nearby, but as to actual mirelurks, I don't know. So I imagine these two were down here on the day, but then again, maybe they weren't. I mean, this guy over here might be maybe these two passed down here and then people came down to drop flowers. It would make sense. Those who are able to actually come down there to actually show any kind of, respect, any kind of love or respect to them. Unfortunately, there are folks back here that probably didn't get the same amount of love or respect. Like, there were some of them, like this person here. She was obviously here on the day, just paying respects most likely to her husband. Or, well, maybe that's just too presumptuous. There was someone that they cared about, so they came down here. And on the day, that was it. It was game over for them. I'll take that. Locked? Yeah, it's locked. Locked as well. Like, why? I could definitely see this be the place where they would lock up all of the medicine, all the medication, so that the guys could get at it, so they could be distributed properly. But then again, given the nature of the world that they passed away in, there's probably a very good chance that the medicine was being withheld from them, which is messed up. They need medicine, and they just locked it away so they can't get to it. I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, wait, here's a holotape. Story Lady, 14, Casey the Bat. Oh, let's play.
And now, boys and girls, it's time for the Story Lady.
Today's story is one I call Casey at
Let's see if I can turn the audio up. No, the masters ought to be up. Okay, come on now.
the Bat. Once upon a time, there was an important baseball game in the town of Mudville. It was the last half of the ninth inning, and Mudville had fallen behind by 3 runs. But there was still hope.
Yeah?
The bases were loaded. Up to bat came the mighty Casey, who was also loaded. Casey was everybody's hero and got lots of jobs shaving on TV and posing for bubblegum cards. As Casey strode to the plate, the crowd let out a big roar. The pitcher pitched. Strike one, the umpire yelled. Casey laughed. Strike two, cried the umpire. Now was the time. The pitcher wound up. Casey gritted his teeth. Then it began to rain. Casey was so relieved, he passed out at home plate and drowned.
Thank you, Story Lady.
Wow.
Tune in again, boys and girls, when the Story Lady will tell you what really goes on in prison.
Wow, okay. Yeah, he passed out and drowned. Okay, that's wild. I love these little holotape stories. They're ridiculous. Oh, okay. We got ourselves over here. There you are. Come on. He's a murderer. We got a murderer over here. Whoa. Oh, well, that. Okay, so I don't think cars backfire anymore. I really don't. But I think there are people who put modifications on their vehicles so that backfiring does occur, or it sounds like it occurs.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Honestly, that's kind of annoying.
Fucking hide from dead. Why don't you just die?
Because I don't wanna. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, this is new. Wait, Art? There's a guy named Art in this game. Wait. Yeah, there's a random encounter in this game where you can meet two people named Art. One's a synth and one is not. And you kind of have to make the decision about who to side with. So I wonder if Art's Diner is an expansion of that. What are you? You are expert. Of course you are. Every single safe I've ran into so far, maybe except for maybe one, has been either advanced or expert. Damn, I'm having no luck with any of these safes. Shine. Shine, shine, shine on harvest moon up in the sky. All right, let's see here. There's a store around. Wait a second. There's a person. Jack. Hello, person. What are you doing out here, person?
Excuse me.
Hey, buddy, you here to help? My friend Jack's in trouble.
Your friend Jack is in trouble. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, okay.
I just got here, but yeah.
Okay, good. I can get us in, but first, I need a key. The kind that'll work on any door? The kind that looks like a bobby pin?
Here you go.
Great! Now, before I open this door, I gotta ask, who are you? And can I trust you to help me?
Huh.
You first. What's your name?
Don't have a name. I'm sort of borrowing a friend's. You can call him Jack. I guess by that logic, I'm not Jack. Or maybe I am? I don't know anymore. The point is, I could be either. I just need to know if you're gonna help me save him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good. Confusion is a good thing. Trust me. You'll figure it out once we get inside. All you need to know is, Jack is in trouble, and the clock is ticking. Tick, tick, tick.
Pair of Jacks, huh? Yeah, I get a strange feeling that this man might actually be a synth, and he might actually be trying to take out Jack to replace him. Well, I guess this is the part where I die horribly. Let's find out. because it looks like he had a rifle. Now, yeah, he had a gun of some kind, but I don't remember what. It kind of looked like a shotgun, like it was a short barrel or sawed off, something like that. So I'm expecting to die horribly.
Before we begin, let's do a little roll call, if you don't mind. If you're here, say you're here. Aunt Patty.
Here.
Bobby Crane.
Here.
Arthur Dean.
Present.
Good. Now that everyone's present and accounted for, here's the deal. This man here is a Sith. He's also my prisoner. Now, if you're all wondering why I've locked you inside, well, it's not to keep you in. It's to keep the Institute out. That's right. They got men all over the Commonwealth looking for this sumbitch, so I'd appreciate it if you just showed a little patience while we rest up. Come morning, we'll be over your skin and out of your hair.
But aren't synths dangerous? Why not just shoot them?
Sure, I could do that. Just cut the damn red wire and let him die. But then who's gonna explain to the scientists over at the facility why their fancy synthetic android is nothing more than a lifeless doll? See, I need him intact, so that they can poke and prod and do whatever it is science-y types do to their guinea pigs.
Except you've got the wrong guy, Jack. Or should I say, the wrong Jack guy.
And here's your proof
Oh my
right
God.
there.
There's two of them.
That's right. 2 Jacks, 1 synth.
Yeah, but he's not the synth. I am.
Well, you're certainly as ugly as he is. But short of shooting you dead, I don't suppose you have any proof.
Not really. You can open us up, but chances are you'd find the same bones.
He's right. You kidding me?
Jesus.
You shouldn't have come, Jack. Now they know. You know how it is, Jack. I just couldn't leave you to die either. That'd be a little too heavy, even for me.
Well, stick me in a jar and call me Dill. This is what I call a real fucking pickle.
Oh, God. Now what are we gonna do?
It's simple. We lock this place down until we figure out who's got the nuts and who's got the bolts. And I have a feeling this scabber over here can help us. You, come over here.
Never, ever trust a synth.
You know this man? Is what he's saying true? Is he a synth?
No idea.
Wow, you're about as useful as tits on a bloatfly, aren't you? How about this? Why don't you interrogate them for me? I'll be standing here watching you do it. Now, I've got my own opinion, but let's see if we can't come to a consensus.
And just who is this synth, anyway? What do you know about him?
Who, Jack? All I know is what I've heard. One day they say he just started acting different, all cold and unemotional like. Well, if that doesn't sound like a synth, I don't know what does. But then those same people started saying Jack went back to his normal self, which got me thinking maybe the two of them were working together. Working in shifts, more or less. But there was only one way to find out. So one day, I walked in his house, smacked him with the butt of my gun, and left a note for the other Jack. Wasn't sure if I was crazy, leaving a note for the guy I kidnapped. But seeing as there's a Tweedledee and Tweedledum here, I'd say my hunch was on the button.
What is this place, anyway?
Nothing special, that's for sure. Just another Commonwealth shit stop run by Art and his auntie. Normally, I don't like stopping anywhere with more than one entry point, but Art assured me that lock couldn't be picked. I would kill him just on principle, but he ain't worth the ammo.
Who's your boss? Why are you doing this?
Do I look like someone who works for anyone other than himself? I'm freelance, darling. Selling sense to anyone who'll take 'em. Railroad, institute, whoever. It all comes down to who'll pay the most caps. In this case, it's a bunch of eggheads out west.
I don't have any more questions.
Good, then you can stop bothering me and start questioning them. You find out which one is the synth, then I take him to my handlers. Easy peasy, Japanesey. But there's one condition. Don't hurt him. Not a scratch, you hear? The contract I have specifically states they're to be delivered undamaged.
So, let's see. Who's the synth? Not you. Huh, this is interesting. It's an actual try to actually figure it out. All right, all right, all right. How about Mr. Arthur Dean?
To be honest, I didn't believe it when he said Jack was a synth. But now? I mean, there's two of them. One of them has to be a fake, right?
I wonder if no one has ever considered the possibility there might be twins.
I need whatever information you've got.
The Jack I knew as a kid was always a little weird. But he started to mellow out as he got older. I'm talking 16, 17 years old. Adult Jack's always been pretty normal, I guess, but maybe that just means the sense got to him young.
Start from the beginning. What happened here?
Diner was open, same as usual. Then Russell comes in with Jack, saying he's a synth, and we had to lock everything down. Wasn't long after before you two showed up, and you know the rest.
What do you think we should do?
Beats me. I've heard of synths replacing people, but never moving in with them. Either they're both working for the Institute, or they're not.
Nothing else for now.
Sure thing.
Hello? Station house. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Never, ever trust a synth.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Hey.
Never, ever trust a synth.
Hey.
I honestly don't know what to believe. It's true, he's been acting different, but is he a synth? That just sounds so far-fetched.
All right. Jack.
It doesn't matter which one you ask. Jack and I will give you the same answer. But if you choose wrong, this bounty hunter will come back and finish what he started. Which means the best solution is to kill the hunter and let us go free.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
You sound like Jack. Always trying to find another way. He's a fool, of course. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Hey.
I already told you how you can help. You have a weapon. Use it. I think there's a way out of this, without anyone getting hurt.
The empathy that you're showing, it's a human emotion.
Technically, it's a synth emotion, but you would know. Anyways, here's my plan. The bounty hunter said we're no good to him damaged, right? So what if we damaged ourselves? You shoot Jack, I shoot non-Jack, and no one has to die. Peace through violence. Just not too much violence. Or else.
So, did I have the right guy all along?
I'd go with the other one.
Yeah, it'd go against my gut instinct. But it's hard to listen to your stomach when it talks out of its ass. Alright, I'll take this one. You're free to go.
Smart choice. To be honest, I never trusted Jack to begin with.
Yeah, you would say that. But if you're lying to me, you best believe I'm coming back for you. Now come on, Jack. Time to get back in the box like a good little toaster. We're sending your ass factory sealed.
So I guess the part is we'll never know, really, because...
To be perfectly honest, I don't think the Institute really exists.
Right.
It's just wild rumors and nonsense.
I'm gonna go test this out. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna head back to. Oh, what's this? Huh? There's another room over there. And yet, for some reason, this leads directly to the outside world. Let's see. Are there any other doors? Okay, that goes right back out where I thought it was. That's the first door I saw. Ooh, how do I get up there? I want to get up there. How do I do it? You know, I bet this door opens up unless we go up there. There's certainly something on the other side. Bit of a dilemma we got going on here. So the Jack that I said was not the guy. They're really good at that. The way he talked made it seem like he was a synth, but there's really no proof of that. All right, so I'm gonna head back to the. So I have two perks in awareness. Now awareness is allegedly supposed to allow me to see who is and who isn't a synth. Synths have natural rad resistance, but people who don't have that, is it rad resistance or energy resistance? One of the two. And so I'm thinking, all right, what you got going on over here? What are you? Are you a mongrel? Are you a mongrel? Are you a hound? What are you? Look like a hound. Yep, you're a mutant pup. Oh, okay. I think we actually have. Okay, yeah, no, I think we actually got. Oh, wow, we actually have it. Okay, I was not expecting it, but yeah, we got it. We got one. All right, cool. Oh, you're way up there. Of course you're up there.
Sorry. Should have just run.
Yeah, okay, that's the first time I've seen a Nightkin in this playthrough so far. This is the first Nightkin. Yeah, generally I figured that these folks would the Nightkin really only appear at night, but well, I guess I'm wrong. Aha. Maybe I was wrong. It looks like okay, see how the I believe the settler right here is indeed a synth, just because it's completely immune to radiation. So it does work.
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this looks like a synth. Oh, never mind. He's a ghoul. Never mind.
One of them synths here to spy on me.
No, never mind. He was a ghoul. I couldn't tell at a distance that he was a ghoul. Never mind. I was wrong. But hey, at least it tells me at a distance, which is good. All right, let's see if there's any other nonsense around here. Patsy Palmer. Okay. Guess that was a false alarm right there. Let's see. Wait, let me just yap a bit if you like this. Gonna come over here and just try to turn off this radio because it's making all the noise and stuff. Now, okay,
Hi,
so
how are you?
we're gonna have to see if we can get inside and disable that explosive before they open the door, because bad things will happen if I don't, right? And let's see, walk inside here, and we're just gonna disable this here like this, and boom, just like that, and get rid of this tension trigger. Then we're gonna turn this radio off right here. Okay, so the bottle cap mine is not here, it looks like. There was a bottle cap mine on the actual counter here, but I guess no more. So never mind then. So who are you? Okay, you're a person. You're a person who just keeps walking into walls, which is kind of silly. Okay, you got rad resistance. All right. Let's see what else here. Well, you know what? Let's get some more ammunition. Else. All right, let's see. So we have Razor Crane. I'm going to take that. Ooh, that's quite a bit of purified water. How much water do I have? Not a lot. So let's get some. 37, 23, I think would be a good number. We'll go 23. All right. How much carry weight do I got? Just a little over 225. Okay. I'll take all of these because I'm going to need them. Any weapons or nonsense? Nope, just stuff like that. Oh, I'll take the bottle caps. Quite a bit of this stuff here. And, of course, the ammo. Yep, I'm going to take the ammo and I'm going to use it to get some more ammunition myself. Well, let's see if there's going to be any fighting going on over here at Trudy's Diner. You know, I'm currently running out of steam. Oh, yeah, I'm running out of steam. Yep. Oh.
Keep an eye out. Need patching up?
Yes.
Hurting all over, Doc.
Okay. Walk me through your symptoms.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
Sure, I can take care of that for you.
Nightingale.
That should hold you over for a while. Anything else?
No other complaints.
If you're ever in a pinch, we leave medical caches tucked away. Look for them around churches and hospitals.
Okay, I did not know about that. Awesome, cool. I will look into that. All right, thank you. You are Bob. Hello, Bob.
Hi.
Trudy.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you.
It's a little annoying that that's all she
You
really
need anything?
says.
Let's see what you've got.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, definitely need to have a sleep. Definitely need to have a sleep. All right. I swear, I never get. It feels like I never get enough sleep. All right, so flavor fuel right there. Gammas, fusion cells. This is the good stuff right here. So. Bing, 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 bong. Can I even... No, I cannot use that one. Okay. Is there one around here I can use? Okay, I'll just drink the water then. All right, let's see here. Where are you? Where are the blood bugs? I know they're over here. Oh, there you are. There's one more. The third one over here. Where are you at? You're just out of sight. You always got to be out of sight where I cannot see you. That's obnoxious. Stop that. Stop that. There you are. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Do you got leather? No, just meat. All right. Be that way then. Oh, I'll take this. All right, so this guy over here. Drumlin Bunker. So there should be some stuff in here that I could snatch up. There's a baseball. This is master locked, of course it is. All right, we got we have a box in there. We have a crate. We have oh. All right, so we have an actual access thing under the ground. Okay. So I believe in vanilla this is just novice. I'll have to double check on that. I'll have to look it up on my Steam Deck. Generally, like in the past, whenever I made content for the game, I would play it. I'd have two saves. I have one save so I could just run around and discover things and figure out where things were at, come up with ideas as I just run around through the game. And then I would go and then I would discover all the locations, and then I would film the actual, content itself. And I don't really use scripts. I mean, a lot of people do because it just makes all the sense to do that. But I'm not really one of those individuals that just scripts anything. Like, I have an idea about what I want to do, but what I say is what I think at the time. So, oh, what's this? Why is it under there? Yeah, okay. And that's kind of how I run. That's kind of how I've done things. So every single video on my channel has, every single VOD is literally me just speaking off the top of my head. Like, I have an idea what I want to say, and then I explain it in the best way that I know how. And if I'm being silly and not explaining it properly, it's because I don't understand it all that well. Like, I understand. I know how to use the power armor frame to exploit so I can get past doors or, barred doors, chain doors. But as to how it works, not a clue. I just know how to make it. I know how to get it to work. I just don't know why it works, kind of thing, right? It's like, yeah, I know it works. I just don't really know how. I just know how to trigger it, It's like, yeah, I know how to use a smartphone. I don't know how the smartphone functions, but I know how to use it for the purposes that I need it. So that's a good thing. But that's about as smart as I get. That's about as scientific as I am. All right, so I think for next stream, I'm really going to have to focus on doing... Looks like I'll actually have to start grinding. I mean, I kind of don't want to grind, but I have to. I wanted to go to places and collect some magazines, but I'll have to go to locations that aren't as difficult to get through. I'll need to be a little bit more I'll need a little bit more. I'm gonna have to start using chems so I can reduce the amount of damage I take, and which means I'll have to start putting points into chem resistance. So instead of using chems to trade for items, I'll just use the chems for buffing myself, and I'll have to be using more of the money to actually for trading. Now I'm sitting there wondering where can I go that have a bunch of paper money, like pre-war money. Where can I go that has a bunch of pre-war money? I mean, it's all over the place. There really is no one like good solid location for it, I don't think. Sure, there's banks, because there's a bank in University Point. Where are the other banks at? I think there's a bank in Nantic Banks. I'm going to look at my map real quick. I think there is a bank over here in Boston area, in Boston itself. Well, I guess I could also, to grind levels, I suppose I could also just start doing a lot of side quests. Which means I would have to go to, I will have to go to Diamond City and to Bunker Hill, which shouldn't be much of an issue. All right, let's see here. All right, so Diamond City's right here. So here's Diamond City. Ellie's shop. Ooh, I haven't been there yet. I think the gun for hire location's around here, but I don't know exactly where. All right, Bunker Hill. Where are you at? Right here. There's Bunker Hill right here. The airport might be an interesting place to go to, but there's going to be a hell of a lot of ghouls there. Yeah, I think it'd probably be best to go to the airport prior to the Brotherhood of Steel showing up, because once the Brotherhood of Steel shows up, the area changes, and the ghouls that are there, they won't be there no more. So there's quite a few. I'm kind of trying to avoid doing main story quests or faction quests, mostly because as you progress through those quest lines, things change, locations change, people change, and some people end up getting taken out. Like in Skyrim, for example, that does happen. Like in Iverstead, there is an NPC named Narfi. Narfi is, he's special. Let's put it like that. He's special. And Rita, well, she left to go pick flowers or something like that, and she didn't survive. And now Narfi is sad that she's gone. Well, if you do quest with the Brotherhood of Steel, the Dark Brotherhood. If you quest with the Dark Brotherhood, you get a contract to actually go deal with Narfi. And that has led to some kind of theorizing or speculation amongst people in the community that, here's the thing. So the guy that runs the inn in Iverstead, he's the one that tells you about Rita and Narfi. Like, you go talk to Narfi, you go talk to the guy, and then you can ask him about Narfi, and he tells you a thing. And said that the girl Rita went missing. No one else knows that. So far as I can remember, no one else knows about that. And the game just points right to where she is. It looks like she's been gone for a while, because when you look under, you only find her satchel and a skeleton. So there's kind of a theory that the guy in the inn is actually responsible for Rita disappearing. And he hires the Dark Brotherhood to take care of Narfi, just to remove him out the way so that he won't talk about it anymore. At least that's kind of a theory. So if you Narfi has a quest to go find his sister. Now you can lie to him and say that she'll be back. Don't worry, she said she'll be back. Just gotta wait. Or you could say, sorry, I found her. She's deceased. And then he's sad because he got to say goodbye to mom and dad, but he didn't get to say goodbye to his sister. So if you if you do the quest for the Dark Brotherhood and you kill Narfi, then you don't really get access to that quest unless you did the quest before you killed Narfi. Which you can do. You can actually talk to Narfi, do the quest, and then you can take him out. So you don't actually have to it's not like you're completely, but once he's deceased, then you can't do the quest now. It'd be kind of neat if there was something in the game that pointed to who's responsible for it. That'd be pretty cool. But really the only clue that you find for the dead sister is some arrows floating in the water, which doesn't make a lot of sense because once you show up, the arrows start to float away. So it's kind of, how does that work? So there's shotgun. I'm going to try to collect more shotgun shells. There's a gun in this collection. Well, at least there was. I don't know if it's still there or not. I'll have to check into it. But there's a gun in the collection that uses shotgun shells as ammo, and it does both ballistic damage and energy damage. And it's a really powerful weapon. I used it the last time I played through this collection. I pretty much used it the entire game. It was amazing. It was such a powerful weapon that I put away the Overseer's Guarding. I didn't even need to use it anymore. It was just a more superior weapon. Of course, the only issue is that the 45 is, well, shotgun shells are heavier than 45, so it was just, the gun itself, I think, was also heavier as well. But anyway, anything else? Oh, wow. Those are weighing me down too. Let's fix that. I also need to build myself a stand for my bobbleheads, because that's being a thing too. But here, we got an idea. Let's craft some more of this stuff here. Oh no, let's Radix, was it 7? Let's craft us some chems. Alright, so the ones we are actually going to care about are, is it Psycho Buff? Yes, it is. So we got Psycho Buff, we got Overdrive. Fury's pretty good, but I need a Berserk Syringe for that. So the ones I care about are the 8 minutes, are the ones that last for 8 minutes, because those are the ones that are going to really be helpful in fights. So Psychotats. Afterburner is a powerful chewing gum that stimulates the central nervous system. Interesting, okay. Alright, so Berry Mentats. Great Mentats, so we need, let's see. Okay, so we got Buff Tats. We need Buff Tats, we need Psycho Tats. Buff Tats, Psycho Tats, we need, well, I guess we could go with Jet Fuel as well. Then we need Overdrive, Psycho Buff. Oh, Daddy-O lasts for 10 minutes, huh? Oh, it negatively affected this. It negatively affects charisma. Okay. Really? 1,000 plus 1,000% poison resistance for 5 minutes? I didn't even know that was a thing. Excel's pretty crazy. Colmex? Oh, that's a ×2 multiplier to sneak attack. So, I mean, it's still okay, though. Just need Hub Flower for that. Oh, Brain Fungus. Oh, okay, that's a good use right there. So, Colmex. Oh, I need 4 points at a Chemist. Wow, okay. So the ones I can make right now are Psycho Buff and Overdrive. Okay, so we'll make one of these. One of these. We'll make some jet fuel. Let's see. Psychotats. Tats. Okay. I can actually make mentats. Okay. Wait, how much? Oh, I got plenty of mentats. Never mind. Oh, this is kind of funny. So, lead is poisonous to humans, and lead has been linked to like prolonged exposure to lead has been linked to aggression, allegedly lower IQs, and just generally bad behavior. So the fact that it is used in this game to increase your intelligence is funny. It's funny to me. Buff tats, psychotats, overdrive, psycho buff. How many more of these do I got? Okay. All right. So I don't think I have any. I don't think I improved anything, have I? So there shouldn't really have any improved anything. I need gun nut rank 1 to an automatic receiver. Let's see here. 0.38 receiver? That's silly. I mean, you could do it, but it's silly. Powerful receiver. That is 45. So that's the best too. So we get gun rank 2 for that one. 308 receiver is the best option. Is the best one, by the looks of it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep. I'm thoroughly tuckered out. All right, let's hit the sleep on here. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So next, I'm aiming to stream next Friday. Just as a heads up, potentially, I might be a bit on the tired side, so might not. But I'm aiming to yeah. The heck? Come on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'm aiming to stream next Friday and Saturday. So hopefully everything goes fine and there's no issues with that. Let's see. Fallout 4 did recently have an update that did break the game, but I was able to use the Fallout 4 downgrader to revert it back to a previous version. I am working on I did pick up really, due to my limited resources and life in general, I did pick up a third customizable model. This one's different than the other two. So, and I'm currently I spent a few hours today trying to make the model presentable so that it would be worthy, so that I like it. Still working on it. There's a couple of could still do a couple more things to it. It seems the rigging seems pretty good, so I just need to figure out how to when I'm speaking, the mouth on the model moves kind of weird, so I need to get that sorted out so it doesn't look so weird. So I'm gonna have to make some tweaks there. Let's think here. And once the model is ready to go, then I'm gonna post an image of it on the community tab here on YouTube, and then I'm also gonna post it on Twitter. And I haven't really promoted my Twitter in a very long time. I call it Twitter. That's how long ago. I'm calling it Twitter instead of X. That's how long ago. It's been a long time. So I'll post an image of it on X. when it's ready to go. And then it probably won't be done by next week, so probably won't stream with it next week, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot at some point eventually. I don't know. The whole idea of doing it like a VTube model debut seems kind of. It doesn't really seem like something I do. It just seems like something I would just go live and go, hey everybody, check it out. What do you think? So yeah, I'll post a picture of it on Twitter and on the community tab on YouTube and ask people's opinion on it, see if they like it or not. And
day in the Commonwealth.
Indeed. And we'll go from there. I like the look of it. Some of the customizable options, I wish there was a little bit more. I'm still tweaking to. This model actually has horns, so I'm adjusting the. I can actually change the size of the horns as well. So I just wish there was wings. I don't see anything for wings, so I'm gonna have to have. The funny thing is they have these like really unique ears that look like bat wings. So that'd be my closest thing to the wings. So we have ears. They have all these different types of ears, and some of them are kind of funny. I kind of like the way it looks. It's funny. So, like I said, so once I get the model, sorted out, I'll put a picture out, see if anybody likes it, see if I get any likes, see if what people's opinion on it is. So, and of course, I'm just still working, still paying bills, still doing all the same nonsense that I've been doing for years now. Let's see here. With this new company that took over, my company I work for got acquired by another company. So, and I just recently got a pay increase, so I might get more. I'm hoping that maybe next year there's another pay increase because things ain't getting more. Things are not getting less expensive. And also I recently put an application for my brother so he can get SNAP benefits. We haven't had SNAP in years, so hopefully that saves a little bit of extra money as well. What is the term the millennials came up with? Adulting. It sucks. Well, anyway, if I continue, I'll just be complaining. What the heck? Wait, I can command him from this far away? That's wild. Okay. I guess with all that being said, I want to say thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I love your faces, and I will see you next weekend.